Have haste skill reveal, area control spells. Alongside the Path of Exile Heist, we're introducing 4 new skills. Check that out. Which produce powerful, long-lasting effects that allow you to take control over an area. The interesting effects generated by each skill mean that they are a good fit alongside a wide variety of builds, but also offer a particular benefit to spellcaster need to stand still to spread damage. Sounds like blind. Void Spear. Void Spear creates an object that generates a pulse within a large radius. This pulse deals physical and chaos damage and pulls normal, magic, and rare enemies towards its center. The first few pulses generated by Void Spear have a much greater pull than the subsequent pulls. All enemies in its area of influence will also be hindered, and the effect of this debuff increases the closer enemies are to the center. Enemies that die within an area affected by will have their corpses sucked into the void. Can be useful for controlling dangerous enemy grouping of cluster of slower enemies together to inflict damage burst and for triggering on-hit effects for a long period of time. Sounds really good for prolifing like poisons or something like that. The skill has a long cooldown, so it can take full advantage of the second wind support to enable you to use Void Spear twice in relatively quick succession. Note that only Void Spear can be active at a time. Makes sense. It's kind of like Orb Storms or yeah. Frost Shield. Frost Shield creates an icy dome on the ground at your location. Protects the caster and their allies from enemies. When cast, it rapidly consumes your energy shields at a flat rate for 1 second and will grow in power and life based on how much energy shield is drained. The skill provides protection until it runs out of life. This sounds pretty fucking good on slapping it down as an ED contagion build when there's a lot of monsters, because you have like absolutely absurd region through ED. Additionally, while you're inside the Frost Shield Dome, it will provide added base critical strike chance. Make it great for defense. Also, this is really good for ES based builds that have a crazy region or leech, I guess, because of the crit chance as well. It makes it great for defensive positions and bosses, letting you take cover within the spear and unleash hell as long as the shield holds. Just like Void Spear, it works well with second wind. Oh, chills. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Works well with second wind. Using the ink AoE or conk effect supports allows you to control whether you want more space to move within or a tighter area. A smaller shield provides you with better control over how many enemies and the shield's area for maximum damage mitigation. Sigil of Power. Sigil of Power creates a potent circle on the ground that grants additional lightning damage to you and allies standing within it, while also slightly increasing the cost of your skills as you spend mana and skill powers up in stages. Imagine if this is considered an aura. All this, aura stacking. Each stage grants more additional lightning damage. Once it's fully powered up, it also causes enemies standing within the circle to do less damage. The skill offers a way to empower your abilities while facing a difficult boss, providing additional damage when you need it. Its defensive properties can be really beneficial when you're able to keep a boss within the sigil or against bosses that remain in one place. Like other spells mentioned above, it has a long cooldown and can take advantage of second wind, increasing its AoE and duration works well to extend the reach and lifetime. Work well some skills with Archmage support to increase their mana cost, while other spellcast builds usually spend enough mana to fully charge up. Sounds really cool. Only we have the flame wall. From early in the game, it creates an AoE of burning flame. Any enemies that pass through it will inflict a secondary burning effect. This means that you can place a flame wall between you and your enemies, then watch them melt as they try to reach you. Any projectiles fired through the wall will have fire damage added to the projectile. These flaming projectiles will apply the wall's secondary burning effect. It's kind of interesting from the point of view of like the slinger, like the like a gold dot slinger, for example, because you can EE with lightning, depending on how much it actually does damage. Also, the chaos dot slinger also it just has a lot of generic dot scaling as well. So depending on how much damage it does, it could be used even on the chaos slinger. I don't know. The skill can be deployed to boost the damage of any projectile skill without any additional supports, or can be supported with burning damage that specializes in its damage over time properly. You can spread the burning effect yourself with any projectile skill, use projectile firing minions, or have party members spread the effect. You can have up to 3 flame walls at once, so you can create multiple fire fields in a row with spell cascade or wide defensive barrier with awakened. Okay, take a look. Dude, the Void Spear looks so good. I love how it looks. Go. Does it have... Wait, does this guy have additional gore or something? Oh my goodness. I like how it changes the color of your ES. It's so cool. Oh my god, it looks... These look so nice, dude. Holy shit. And they sound amazing too. I like this. I like this a lot. Even more buttons that we need to press. Even more sockets we need to manage. Fucking all of my builds are gonna have a goddamn double Unset Rings. Flame Ball actually looks amazing. It actually looks amazing. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the flame is a tiny bit too fast in animation. I don't know, but yeah, it looks amazing, dude. I love this. This is really good. I like this a lot. Is a cooldown share between these skills? I don't think it is. This is all good. This is all a lot of good stuff. I'm really excited of this stuff, for sure. The sigil animation is so good, and the frost shield, how it changes the ES. Do we know exactly what the protection means? Is it just like a proximity shield, or does it have like a less damage taken? I didn't see any projectiles flying on the clip, so it's hard to say. I guess what we're gonna do here is gonna... Wrong place. Go there. Oh, so there's no comments yet. The frost shield looks so good. Yeah. Wait, no, there is a response. It does. Oh. No, it consumes your energy shields. Let's read this quick again. Oh yeah, okay, so a small portion of every damage if they're within the shield, or a large portion if they're outside the shield. Zero's die beam, maybe? I don't know. It's also nice because the build scales some duration, especially endgame. Is it an extra guard skill, skull skill? Yeah, it does kind of sound like that. Man, I like this. I'm also scared because my sockets, dude. I already have trouble with sockets. I want them all, dude. But the frost shield definitely sounds decent for ED. Like you slap this shit down. Like okay, you contagion. At least like let's say hard maps, like maps that are actually dangerous, where it actually matters. You slap down contagion ED, and then you frost shield, and then you get the crazy ED region that fills your entire ES pool while frost shield keeps taking it away, and then gets more and more and more and more life. Also, it's a flat. Actually, it's a flat rate, not a percentage. So maybe just having it ED on one target is enough to get this back. And it's also for 1 second. So that's why you wanna have the ED down when you put it, so it's instant life, like ES full after you lose it from this. Yeah, it also increases base crit, but just from the defensive. I'm just thinking about it from as a defensive point of view right now. But base crit chance is pretty good. Also, it sounds like really nice for like EB builds as well, for sure. EB that don't have MOM, because you can just you have the permanent ES recharge up. So depending how much it is and what's your ES pool at with the EB, yeah. Yep, I'm excited, dude. I'm excited as fuck of this, especially the frost shield, and the sigil also sounds amazing. But especially the frost shield.